Hello! I just thought I'd make a quick update video to let you guys know about some developments which are coming Archaeosoup's way over the next couple of weeks and which will impact my video output. But I thought I'd let you know because I like to keep you up to date. First of all, as I've just mentioned in an Archaeosoup, and yes, I've had a quick wardrobe change, I'm going away, me and Mrs. Soup are going away to Northern Ireland tonight for the next few days. It's going to be great. Usually we go around about Christmas to see family, but instead this year we've put it off till now, so that maybe we might have a chance of seeing places like the Giant's Causeway in slightly better weather. Mrs. Soup didn't want me to see the Giant's Causeway for the first time in the dead of winter, so we're going now, and it may be a little bit less wet and windy, hopefully. So that's going to be great, and hopefully we'll have a wonderful time. And also, it'll be my first time on the island of Ireland, in Northern Ireland, for St. Patrick's Day, so that should be fun. I will try and get a pint of Guinness in me, and yes, before you ask, I will try and take any footage of interesting historical things that I come across on my travels while I'm there, or while we're there. So yes, I will do that. So that's the first little bit of news, but then now some of the serious updates. When I get back, a week tomorrow, next Friday, Indiana Bones will be filming the Spitfires in Burma debrief with Andy Brockman, the archaeologist who was at the head of the excavation in Burma, to try and ascertain whether or not David Cundall's supposition about there being Spitfires present was in fact true. He's really eager to share his thoughts and feelings following the excavation, and also as well to share how they're going to be disseminating the information that they have garnered from that project. I suspect there'll be some comment as well on the future of archaeology and how this interaction between a private company and an archaeological excavation could actually show or shine a light on the future of funding in archaeology. It sounds like it could be quite a good relationship to model the future projects on. So that's going to be a really interesting interview. Indiana Bones is looking forward to doing it, and I know Andy Brockman is really looking forward to being Skyped as well, and hopefully the connection will be a little bit better this time. So that's going to be a week tomorrow. Now, very soon after that, I've got a few workshops going on with schools, a couple in the area, but one down in Tamworth, near Birmingham actually, which has just been mentioned in the Archaeosoup, where the Staffordshire Horde has now got a permanent home, or rather will have next year. But Tamworth, actually, at one point was the bigger town. It was bigger than Birmingham. It was the capital of the Kingdom of Mercia. So I'll be going down and talking to around about 40 kids the week after next about the Saxons and that period of time. It's going to be really interesting. Very much looking forward to it. So that's kind of a little bit of busyness just after I get back. Then, and this is the real crux of the matter, then I'm entering a period which has been thrust upon me. A deadline essentially has come from the Lindisfarne Gospels video project. They have had a deadline thrust upon them linked with funding, but I won't go into that, which means that they have to have an element of what I was going to do for them by the end of April. So what I'm going to be doing in April is doing lots of legwork, organising when I can visit certain sites to do filming, in order to produce a trailer essentially exploring what you can do in the northeast to find out more about the Saxon Golden Age, as it were, this summer. And they need that by the end of April. So when they first sent me the email, I must admit, almost have a heart attack, or, you know, kind of thing. And well, initially they actually said by the end of March, which obviously we're going to Northern Ireland. But anyway, that's what's going to be happening in April. So I'm going to have to be finding when I can go and film in these places, making sure that they have something for me to film there, editing, doing lots of feedback, going back and forward, the production basically. And this will impact upon my ability to do Archaeosoup videos in April. Now, as ever, I will endeavour to do as many good Archaeosoup videos as I can. These will probably include Archifacts, Questions of Doom and Archaeoscoops. But I cannot promise an aspects of archaeology, an A to Z, well no, obviously not an A to Z because I've finished the A to Z, aspects of archaeology or a hidden histories or an in focus video in April. I'm sorry about that, but I just can't. This deadline has been thrust upon me, and as I say, it was thrust upon them, so I think we're all kind of reeling from it, and it does mean that April is just going to be mad busy for me. But it's great news, you know, in as much as busy, you know, I'm busy for the next couple of weeks, which is superb. Now, the great news is, or rather the good news attached with that slightly stressful deadline, is that the main part of the Lindisfarne Gospels project, or the LG project, I keep on calling it, is that is the 20-minute video, or the main part as far as I'm concerned, exploring the Lindisfarne Gospels and their significance in an in-focus kind of style. And because that won't be that won't have that April deadline, it'll have a much more relaxed production time. So I'm hoping actually what this means is that I'll be able to put in more effort into getting the shots right, the editing right, and really producing the film that I really want to be able to hand over come the summer to the exhibition. So it could be a blessing in disguise, this sudden deadline of April. So there you go. That's you up to date and informed. I know I don't have to inform you, and for the most part you guys say, well, you don't have to tell us, you don't have to explain yourself to us, but I like to. I like to keep you up to date with how Archaeosoup is going, what's likely to happen in the coming weeks, and also just so you know what to expect and what not to expect. Come May, normal service hopefully will be resumed. I've had a couple of requests to do in-focus videos linked with certain finds and sites, so I'm reviewing which ones I want to do, and I'll probably almost certainly actually try and do an in-focus in May. But I suppose what I'm saying is that between now and the end of April I will do what I can when I can. And if you're happy to stay with me and to bear with me, as much as I hate that phrase, please bear with me, as much as you're happy to bear with me, I'm happy to have you along for the ride. You're all wonderful, kind, and offer your support all the time. So I thought I'd repay that, or rather continue to repay that by sharing with you what's happening. And this is what's happening. I'm going to be mad busy in April. But before then, we're going to Northern Ireland, which is going to be great fun. I'm looking forward, as I say, to St Patrick's Day, and I'm also looking forward, hopefully, to watching Wales beat England in the final weekend of the Six Nations. Hopefully. Hopefully. Anyway, until then, and rather until I get back, take care and look after yourselves. And hopefully you'll have a good week as well while I am away. As I say, check out the Twitter feed for the news stories. They'll continue to be posted as normal while I'm in Northern Ireland. And if you're really, really desperate for some Archaeosoup, there's an extensive back catalogue of videos. I think we're approaching 500 videos here as well. Wow, blimey. Anyway, as I say, take care, I'll see you soon, and next week tomorrow, Ginger and the Bones will be interviewing Andy Brockman, and that should be really interesting. Until then, goodbye.